I'm Chris White. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the City of Prospect. I lead the staff side of the council. My primary role for the City of Prospect is to create a staff body and administration that is as capable as it can be, that runs as efficiently as it can, as lean as it can, so that the residents are getting good value for their ratepayer dollar, that the elected members have the greatest possible scope to make decisions that will guide the city in the direction the community wants to go. The people they represent, the ones who have elected them. So that's my job.
Hello, I'm Jenny Moon. I'm Council's Director Corporate Services, now City Corporate. Corporate Services is likened the engine room of an organisation. It looks after a lot of the back office activities and functions. For instance, finance. We look after all things governance, council meetings, agenda minutes, to ensure elected bodies are trained according to legislation. We look after HR, looking after our staff, WHS, risk management. We also look after IT and information management to support the organisation and support all other functions to deliver great things for our community. They also include things like procurement, auditing and payroll. So those are all the engine room activities that support, I guess, all the areas of council to service our community.
My name's Sam Delena. I'm a director here at City of Prospect, overseeing the City Works and Presentations Department. Overseeing really all of the infrastructure that's the city owns. So everything that when you step out of your residential property into public realm, my department oversees, maintains. So all of the assets from maintenance through to asset management, strategic planning and delivery of renewal and new assets. So building things for the community, for meeting the council's aspirations. Biggest piece is obviously communications in terms of interfacing with our community, obviously maintaining a very diverse network of assets. There's $246 million worth of assets we maintain. So there's a fair bit of work that comes with that. And obviously maintaining the relationships with those stakeholders that are either using those assets or community members or community groups or lessees that have commercial arrangements with the council. We also have some planned parts of program, part of our works with respect to just not only our maintenance activities but also our asset responsibilities and project delivery. So it's a significant burden of work that we need to go through, bring all the stakeholders along for the journey and internally and externally and meet the KPIs that come with the role.
Hi, I'm Farley Taylor. I'm the Director of City Strategy Community Culture here at the City of Prospect. So we have the heart of the community in the programs that we run and oversee. Now this includes areas such as the library, so we have children's literacy, digital literacy, periodicals, audiobooks, as many and book discussion groups as you can find. We also provide many volunteering opportunities for our community, including JP services, local history support and research, and community transport. And speaking of community transport, we offer a valuable bus service for our social outings for our older community. We have a great supportive and helpful customer service desk and customer service phone lines. My team also implements all the communication for the council, both internally, externally, social media, community engagement, the Your Prospect magazine, calendars and newsletters. Finally, we have a great art gallery called the Newmarch Gallery, hosting local and international artists.
My name is John Pearce and my role is the Director of City Growth and Development for the City of Prospect. So I have 3 departments in my directorate. The first department is the Community Standards Department. That's the areas where the general inspectors go out and administer parking fines. We look after the Local Noise Act. We look after the Dog and Cat Management Act. We also look after the Investment Attraction and Business Support Fund. So as part of that work, we provide a concierge service to investors and industry that want to invest in the City of Prospect. And we take them on a journey to make sure that the City of Prospect is easy to do business with. We also administer the Village Heart Marketing Fund through our Business Support Fund. And we have a team in the investment attraction space that administers are the Investment Attraction Fund and Business Support Fund.
My name's Joshua Bowen. I'm the Manager of Assets and Maintenance at the City of Prospect. My role consists of two parts. The first part is asset management and forward works planning and understanding what roads and what buildings need to be replaced and when. The second part is field services, including open space, civil maintenance, traffic and environmental sustainability. So we've got a number of teams working out there in the community, looking after street sweeping our roads, mowing our lawns and parks and gardens and open space, maintaining our playgrounds. We've got teams that are looking after the footpaths, making sure there's no trip hazards, and then we've got staff that manage contractors that are looking after our buildings. And further to that, we've got a dedicated traffic engineer that looks after our any queries coming in for traffic management and parking management, and we've got an environmental and sustainability officer that looks after waste management, climate change initiatives, and where we can implement green initiatives into our everyday business.
So I'm Scott McCluskey, I'm Council's Assessment Manager as well as being the Manager of our Development Services team. We assess roughly 500 planning and building applications each year. We give out roughly 550 Section 7 searches, so that's facilitating every property sale within the City of Prospect. We provide advice to in the order of a couple of thousand residents or prospective residents each year through phone, email or front counter inquiries. We also do compliance inspections, so anywhere from dozens to hundreds of those each year. We do policy advocacy work, so under the new planning system we don't control our planning policy, but we do advocate for improvements to the planning design code, and there's a current focus on heritage and character matters as well as flood protection and options for our community to age in place.
I'm Katie Ferronio and I am the Manager of the Community Relations and Programs team here at City of Prospect. My team is responsible for all of the great initiatives, services and programs that keep our community connected, engaged, supported, and essentially the things that make City of Prospect pretty vibrant and a lovely place to be. The way that we do that is some of the things we do, we deliver them for the community. So we run our own events, we run our own programs and services, but we also do a lot of things with community, or we support people in the community to actually run things themselves by providing them with other resources like spaces or additional resources that they might need. We have a great events calendar, so all throughout the year there's large events that we run. Some of the big ones are our Art Walk event, we do a Prospect Fringe, we've got the annual Spring Fair, which is a massive hit with the community. We've got a number of different programs that we run through our library services. We do things through the school holidays to keep young people engaged and give them things to do. We've got a community services team that support older residents living in Prospect to get out in the community and be involved in social support activities. So we've got a great youth program. We also offer live music events on Friday nights all throughout the year. We've got grants available for community groups and individuals. So we fund initiatives for things like young people to participate in competitions that they've been selected for. We also give awards. So we recognise people in the community for their contribution through our Australia Day awards and also our Community Services awards. And we give people opportunities to volunteer in the community through our volunteering program here at Council.